Hey guys, it's Snipe City here, and welcome back to our last video before we go on a couple weeks of break before exams, if you guys didn't already know. So if you guys didn't already know from the title of the video or from the thumbnail, what we're going to be doing today is basically predicting what the Montreal Canadiens could be doing in this upcoming offseason using the NHL 19 GM franchise mode. Obviously, there have been many rumors recently, especially around the Habs, involving players like Duchesne, Carlson, Jake Gardiner. The list goes on, surprisingly. And we are going to be covering that when we come back during the summer. Don't worry, we're going to be getting tons of videos out in the summer, hopefully. And this is going to be a franchise mode trying to test out the opinions that we have. Afterwards, EA will be deciding how the Habs will be doing in the 2019-2020 season when you guys see that I'm going to be simulating the next season. So let's get into the video. Hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you in a bit. Also, just want to give a big shout out to Snoozy for letting us use the beat you guys are currently listening to. His link will be in the description. Let's get on to the video. Okay, so welcome all to the 2019 draft lottery. Obviously, this is not anywhere near what's happening in real life, but I basically just simmed the first year of franchise mode, and this is how we've done so far. And yeah, I'll explain my selection for my first round draft pick. So one of the main things you guys are going to notice is that Ryan Suzuki is going to be the player who I want to select in the first round. In real life, he's projected to go somewhere in the mid-teens to maybe even 20s, but in this game, he's projected to go like 7th overall. So I'm going to do, just for realistic sake, I'm going to trade down to the 7th overall pick or 8th overall pick just in order to get him and secure him as our rookie of this draft. So now we found a trade partner in Philadelphia. We're just going to be trading down straight up in order to get Suzuki. And here we go. He will now be our first round draft pick for the Montreal Canadiens. Okay, now we're picking up this guy Clark. He's a prospect in real life, obviously. You guys can see the picture. That's all I'm going to show you guys, I think, for this draft. Let's just get to the re-signing and free agency and then to the season. Okay, so we're now at the contracts re-signing phase. You guys are going to see guys like Ben, Kulak, who have been signed in real life, and then Lehkonen, Armia, who stuff that he signed, and rookies like Suzuki and Clark are there. So I'm going to re-sign all these guys for you so you don't have to see all that process, and then we'll get right to free agency. Alright, so it is July 1st. Let's go into the free agents and see what is there. I'm not expecting Duchesne and Carlson to be there, but maybe some other supplements. And Mitch Marner, Panarin, Skinner, William Carlson. That could be a replacement for Matt Duchesne. We'll see about that. We'll look through the free agents. I'll tell you guys who I'm going to sign and what's going to be happening. Okay, so as Duchesne is not here, but Carlson is, I think I'm going to sign Carlson as our Duchesne kind of for this year. He is an RFA, so I have to offer up some draft picks, but I'm not going to worry too much about draft picks. Let's sign Carlson. I'm not going to go for a guy like Panarin or Marner, as they were light rumors, but they were never like guys that were interested in coming here, that were told to the public that were interested in coming here, unlike Carlson or Duchesne. I'm also going to give a contract to Gardiner because maybe he'll accept he was one of the other guys. So let's see the results. Okay, so another thing I'm going to be doing in order to get some more cap space is trading away Karl Elsner, as he's one of the much more popular buyouts in the NHL nowadays because of his contract and how his production was not that good with the team, especially this past year. So I'm going to try and get rid of him, maybe retain a bit of salary, and yeah. Okay, so we're also going to be giving up Hudon and Pekka to Detroit. They're just liabilities, really, and they have some salary that could be shedded for free agency in this offseason. So let's get rid of them for a quick pick, and that'll work out perfectly. Okay, so I didn't actually record it, but Gardiner did not stay with us. He went to another team for some reason, but Carlson did accept. Obviously, we're going to give up the draft picks to get him, and so far, all is good. Okay, so there we go, an offer sheet for next year's first, second, and third, and William Carlson is on the Montreal Canadiens now, acting as our Matt Duchesne. Okay, so just for simulation's sake, I'm trying to get a better left D here, as that's what the Habs do need in real life as well, that I think I could try and get, but Gostisbehere is not looking like a good option. He's worth way too much, so instead I'm going to go to the other rumor that's been spreading about Nicoletti and try to acquire him. So there we go, we have now got Nicoletti as our first, second pairing left D. Okay, so the next trade is more of a personal speculation I made about Eric Gustafsson. Now, he was a very solid D-man for Chicago, and I'm going to just trade for him here. It was pretty overpaid, but hopefully he just does well in the simulation and can help the Habs out come to playoffs. Oh yeah, and let us know in the comments how you think the Habs are going to do, if they're going to make the playoffs, not make the playoffs, or actually win the Cup. So another move here we're going to be making is just Dale Weiss for a 6th-round pick just to shed some more cap space. Okay, so now we are finally ready to start off the 2019-2020 season. I am on the edit lines page. First of all, captaincies, you guys don't really worry about it. It's going to be the same as always, however, with Petrie and with Gallagher and Byron. But the lines is what kind of matters here. So I'm going to fix the lines quickly. I'm going to show you guys in 1 second. Okay, so here are the lines. It's going to be Domi, Carlson, Gallagher, Tatar, Kotkaniemi, Drouin, Byron, Danault, Shaw, and Lehkonen, Paling, and Army. I did move Domi back to left wing as we have enough centers now. So that should be good. So I'm going to send down the scratch players as well, as there's no injuries on this sim. Just so they can play in the AHL and get some points. So now for the defensive side. So here we have Gustafsson and Weber, Petrie and Leddy. Well, Leddy is on the left side. And then Mete and Juleson. So that's the defense. Now let's go to the AHL. Oh yeah, and I'll see Price and Lingard in nets. Let's go to the AHL and see that lineup just because why not? Okay, so here's the AHL. Starting defense. Josh Brook, you gotta have him in. So Riley, Olofsson, Kulak, and Folin, along with Josh Brook and Brett Lernout. Quickly here on the offense, Whelan, Suzuki, and Evans are probably leading the way as the most known players in general. And then you guys are going to see here in goalie, we have Lacouve and McNiven. So now just a quick rundown of all of our prospects for this year. A couple of them are from real life. A couple of them from the draft. Obviously, they just passed in the game. So Suzuki is the primary one that I drafted just now, as you guys saw. There's also guys like Juleson and Nick Suzuki, Jesse Lonen, Josh Brook, Cam Hillis, the Clark guy that you guys saw, Mediemo, Evans, Teasdale. The list goes on. There's even more guys in the USHL, like Hayden Primo, that you guys don't see here, but they are in the system, just not in the game. Alright, so let's start this season. I'll get back to you guys when a month or so is done. Okay, so here's the first month. We are so far 6-4. About to play Chicago. I'll get back to you guys once again when another couple months are done. Okay, so we are now at the trade deadline. We are 37, 23, and 2. The AHL is not doing too good. They're at least over 500. So we are second in our division now, right behind the Boston Bruins, only by 3 points. So now that is the trade deadline, I'm actually going out and acquire, I think, a winger. And that winger is either going to be Nikolai Ehlers or Jordan Eberle, as those are some of the players that were mentioned in some trade rumors that I saw. It might just be Eberle due to his contract that is cheaper and he is just going to be easier to get. Okay, so after doing some scouting, I did realize that Jordan Eberle would be the best option. So I'm just going to overpay for him in general, just in order to get him. So I'm giving up like a couple of these prospects. Armia, as he's going to take up a roster spot, obviously. And then that Clark guy. So now we have got Jordan Eberle on the team. Let's put him into the lineup. Okay, so he will fit in pretty nicely on this second line with Drouin and Kotkaniemi. Alright, so based off of the record, 47, 31, and 40 to end off the season, the AHL will not be making the playoffs, but we will. And we will be facing the Boston Bruins, I believe, in round 1. Obviously, they're in the finals in real life, but now, 1 year later, we'll be facing them in the playoffs. So now you guys can also see here the point totals for the season for the team. William Karlsson on the team with 63, Gallagher 55. There were no 30-goal scorers. Gallagher was the closest, I believe. Domi did only get 49, which obviously doesn't really compare to real life. Down the list here, Kotkaniemi got 40, Eberle got 39. I believe Paling, he probably got somewhere in the 20s. Yeah, 20. That's not too bad. And the worst player was Mete, who got a goal. Mete did get a goal. Let's go, Mete. And then here's the goalie records. Price 39, 24, Lingard 8 and 7. And for the league-wide stats, the leader was Ovechkin with 102 points and 56 goals. McDavid 98 points. Kuznetsov, Pedersen, Seguin, Crosby, Besser, all like the top superstars you'd see in the league. Okay, so game 1 was a loss. 5-3, that's not too good. Game 2, let's see the result. Oh no, a 4-2 loss. Okay, this is not looking too good for the Habs. 2 away losses. 3. Oh no. Please don't get swept, guys. I'm gonna go into the actual calendar to like just see how we're doing. Okay, so here is the simulation. The first period is 1-1. Boston 3-1 for the Habs. Let's go, and there we go. We took 1 game down, at least at home in the Bell Center. We made the fans cheer at least 1 time. Let's get to game 5 then. Okay, let's get into the second game here. First period is done. Second period is done. Third period. Oh, overtime. Overtime. Let's go. Civet. Let's go. Yes, Perry Kotkaniemi in overtime. That's a huge win for us. We're coming back home, I believe. But oh no, in Boston for game 6. Real-time simulation once again. Let's see how we do it. Okay, so let's get into the simulation. So let's get the first period done with. It's 1-1. Second period. Oh, this is not looking too good. Okay, come on. Yes, go. Max. Domi. Oh, and Pasternak scored. Come on, let's go back to him. Yes, sir. Jonathan Drouin. And David Krejci. Come on, 12 minutes left, boys. Get one. Get another. Just force it to go back to Montreal. 4 games, 7. 5, 4, 3. No. Yeah, we lost. There's nothing much I can say besides that. Good game to Boston, I guess. We played pretty well. There was like 20 seconds left. I couldn't really do much. I tried to secure something for you guys, but that didn't really work out well. So let's go back to the menu and get a recap of the season. Okay, so back where we started at the 2019-2020 draft lottery. We're going to skip that. Let's go to the stats for the whole season and see how our team finished off. And just for those who are wondering, this is the playoff tree. Pittsburgh did end up winning the cup actually, and St. Louis did make it to the finals once again. Toronto got out in the second round. Boston beat them and then was eliminated in the conference finals. And this is going to be the awards now. So Stanley Cup, President's Trophy was Arizona. Player awards, Ovechkin, Ross, and Hart. James Harden goes to Alvin Larson, Lady Bing, Kuznetsov, Calder's, Ryan Donato, which is really weird. Like, didn't he play before this? Whatever. Conn Smythe goes to, oh, nice. Price got the Vezina. I guess he had a pretty good season for us this year. Pretty happy with that. Nice. What about the other one after? Yeah, there we go. William M. Jennings. Okay, nice. Ted Lindsay, Frank J. Selke. Ovi gets almost everything in this simulation, I swear. Okay, so now you guys can see the contract here I'm offering to Max Domi, Noah Juleson, and Victor Mete. Just so you guys can get an idea of what I would give them when their contract would expire next year. Okay guys, so with the year being done and over with, let us know if you guys actually want to see the second year of this franchise, so the 2020-2021 season of the Habs, just for fun, because why not? But with all that being said, this is Snipe City, signing off.